Hi, it's Mr. Shotwell. I'm making an additional video about flute D, E flat, and F. D, E flat, and F. It's found on page 10. D, E flat, and F. This is the second video on this, so if you're already good at it, you don't even need to watch this one. This is an extra help video for one of my students who said, show me in more detail. So here's the bottom of the flute. Your pinky goes there. Right, disconnect. It's the last one. That's where your pinky goes. So I connect it together. Here's the line. Your pinky goes below the line. There. For E flat number 2 in the book, it's every finger down but the one closest to your face. So your pinky that I just taught you, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. So it's pinky, next, next, next. Now your entire right hand is already occupied. There's nothing else to do with it. Your thumb's holding up the flute and all your other fingers are pushing. Now with your left hand, you make a G. 1, 2, 3. And then to turn all of these pushing fingers into an E flat note, you just pick up the one at the top. There's E flat. Every finger down in a straight line, but the one closest to your face. Let's build it again. Pinky key, next circle key, next circle key, next circle key. Then you make a G, and you take the first one off. And that's E flat. Let me hold it still. All right, now I can invert it the other way. All right, there's the mouthpiece. The first key's up in the air, but these two next to that stick out key are pressed. And all three of those are pressed, and the pinky. All right, to get from E flat, which is what I'm showing you, and I'm going to hold still, E flat, to get that E flat note to turn into number 1's D note, all you do is the pinky at the bottom that I'm wiggling it, the one that's pushing for E flat, you take that pinky off. That's D. Looks like this. If I invert my hands, here's the mouthpiece. First finger's up in the air, and these two are down. This is what a G would look like, but you take the first finger off. And then all three of these are down, and the pinky's up for D. It was down for E flat. It was down for E flat. But for D, you just pick it off. Here's E flat. Here's D. F number 5, page 10, number 5, F's the easiest. You do the G, skip the first one as always, press the second one, skip the third one as always, press the fourth one and the fifth one. Second one, fourth one, fifth one, the normal G. To turn it into an F, you press this key. Now look at the distance. I'm going to release my left hand. Look at the distance from the pinky to this key. There are two big empty circles. So it's pinky key, no, no, yes. And then you have the G fingering up top plus this first finger. See how there's two big keys in between the first finger and the pinky? But make sure you put the pinky in the proper place. Don't put it there. Put it here. The part that's at the top of the bottom, the top key of the bottom, it goes there. And then you skip, and your word number one finger, it goes there. So here's F. Here's G. Here's F. I'll play it. Now I'll invert my hands. Looks like that. Hold it like this. Hold it like that. Okay, that's as slow as I can go. I sure hope that was helpful.